Today I'm going to show you how to make lemon curd. And I'm going to start by zesting the lemons. You can zest it this way, where you hold the zester over your bowl and just run your lemon across it. Or you can just go like this, which is a very common way as well. Whatever way you want to do it. And we want to get about a tablespoon of zest. So there we go, that's about a tablespoon. I'm going to set the zest aside. And now we want to get the juice out of the lemons. We want about a half of a cup. And I'm just going to roll these a little bit. It'll just make them a little easier. And we'll just cut the lemon. And then I'm going to take my pot here. And now we separate the eggs from the yolks. I'm going to use 4 eggs, but only one of those eggs is going to be separated. Just put these in there. So I got 3 full eggs and then 1 egg yolk in here. And I want to whisk this up in this pot. And now I'm going to add 1/2 cup of sugar in there, and let's whisk this for about 2 minutes. And then next we will add in that zest and then the lemon juice. Again, 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And we will whisk that together. And now it's ready to take over to the stovetop and slowly cook it and stir it. On to that step. We are over at the stovetop and I have the heat set to medium low. We want to just slowly cook those eggs, and that's gonna be what gives us our really nice consistency. And we are just gonna stir and stir for about 5 to 10 minutes until it gets nice and thick, or it's about 170 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around there, but you don't need to use a thermometer or anything. I'll show you how to check it. Okay, and then once it starts to get really thick, it's been about 10 minutes, then you can take your spoon and it should cling to the spoon. And if you leave it alone, there's gonna be a light starting to bubble just a little bit by itself. And that's how we know that it is ready. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this from the heat. And then I'm gonna add in my butter. And the butter is going to add flavor and consistency, and it's gonna cool it down. I have a 1/2 cup of butter, cold butter, that I just cut into little, about tablespoon chunks. And I am using unsalted butter, but you can certainly use salted butter if you like. All right, and once the butter is completely melted, the lemon curd is pretty much done. Pretty easy, right? And now we are gonna transfer it to a bowl to let it chill. What you can do to get the smoothest lemon curd as possible is run it through a strainer, and that'll catch any of the larger bits of lemon zest. So let's just run this. Look how nice and silky smooth that looks already. Press that around and let it go through that sieve. Strainer. I'm gonna come in here with the spoon and just do a little taste. Wow, that is awesome. And now, if you want to just eat it warm, you could just eat it warm just like that. But traditionally, what will happen is you will take some plastic wrap, and we'll put some plastic wrap over this, and you'll push it down so it touches your lemon curd, and this will protect it from developing a film over the top. And now just place this in the refrigerator for about an hour, and it'll be ready to use for whatever you want to do. All right, and once it has chilled, you can remove that plastic and ready to be used however you want. I'm just gonna dip into some a little bit and give it a taste. Look at that silky smooth lemon curd. Absolutely amazing.